Luna's just hit me for 2023. I'm like, 2023? Like,
but then you realize that's only 2 months away.
Yeah, right.
Shit is moving already damn fast.
Right.
Ain't no time
But
to
it
wait.
was still like, hold on, 2023.
Like, yeah, you look at my walk, getting
look,
all right.
Look, like,
Welcome back to the Funny Business Podcast with your boy Buddy over here. You got Droc right here. And this is the Yeah Buddy Entertainment presents Funny Business Podcast.
Yes, sir. We back at it.
That's right. And today we have our special guest, the person we will be interviewing today. She has been performing all over Sacramento, all over the Bay Area. Her name is ringing all over the place. She is also a co-host at the Smoke and Joke Show every other Friday.
Let her tell it. We'll let her. That's the interview.
Let us go ahead and introduce our person right here. We got
tell us about what we
Williams in the building
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah. There you go. There's gonna be claps behind this shit.
Cookie, where you come out here from? Where you drive out here from?
I live in Stockton right now. So I'm driving from Stockton.
Originally from Stockton? Where you from?
No, from Union City.
Union
In the
City.
Bay Area, but yeah, rent's cheaper in Stockton.
You ain't lying. Okay.
Right.
So you live in Stockton now. When did you get into comedy?
I've been funny my whole life, so to actually be on the stage, 2014 was the first time I stepped on the stage. It was an open mic at Tommy T's.
Okay.
To know that I wanted to be a comedian, I was 12 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So you knew this dream from day one. All right, from that point, you was like, are you going? Okay. Now you say your first time was there. Was it ever somebody that came to you and said, yo, you should do stand-up comedy, or was it something you just kept watching? You're like, yo, we're just gonna get on that stage.
Both. We used to watch the BET Comic View.
Oh yeah.
So that was it. Like if that came on, like the whole house shut down, and we was just watching that. And we used to. I have 3 sisters. There's 4 of us, so we used to play the laughing game. So if it wasn't funny, you had 3 people just staring at you, so you had to up your game.
Yeah.
But no matter who I talk to in my family, you go ask them every time we're done. It's like, man, you should really do comedy. You're so funny, and it's like I'll just walk in and they start laughing, just knowing something happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. Now, were you like a roaster, like a snapper, like you snap people, or was it more or less just telling a story and people just thought it was hilarious?
I think it's just more telling a story. I'm not really a snapper unless somebody like starts it first.
Yeah, they gotta start. They gotta start. Other than that,
You're not a starter.
For the most part, that's how you are.
it.
For the most part, that's how you are as a comedian. You like, I just want to go up and tell my jokes. I ain't even try to talk shit to nobody.
That's real.
I'm not even trying to talk about you, but now that we on.
But if they want the smoke,
here, smoke here.
Okay.
So you won a competition in 2019, I think it was?
Yes.
What was that?
It was the Last for the Low comedy competition with Marcian Lynch. Mike Jones was throwing that.
Okay.
His
Not the rapper Mike Jones.
No, not the rapper Mike Jones, but we still don't know who he is.
Yeah, we see it.
No matter which Mike Jones, you don't know Mike Jones.
But just like Funny Business, he does Last for the Low. So he threw a comedy show, and I remember I think like March, April of that year, 2019. He started advertising for it, like trying to get people to sign up.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. And the competition was in October, and I won.
Yeah.
I had $14 in my pocket. And I was ready to go home and just like, you know what, I'm not even in the mood to be funny. Like, I'm just gonna go wait till I get paid. And I took my $14 and went over there and was like, hey, just go for it. Yeah, we partied at the taco truck.
Sure.
That's how you do it. That's a win.
$1,000.
Yeah. What's some of your places you performed at?
Performed at Tommy T's, Laughs Unlimited, Touch a Class, so many different bars. I remember doing Touch a Class when it was closed because of COVID, and we were outside next to the garbage can. I was like, it can't get no worse than this.
Yeah, you really feel that garbage.
They're like, you suck. We just throw you in that trash.
There you go, just like that.
Smoking Jokes, the different locations. Wow, people hit me now. I heard you were funny. I want you over here. I did Stab, Queen of Sheba.
been
a lot of
everywhere.
different places. Luna's just hit me for 2023. I'm like, 2023? Like,
but then you
what?
realize that's only 2 months away.
Yeah, right.
Shit is moving though, pretty damn fast.
Yeah, right.
Ain't no time
But
to
it
wait.
was still like, hold on, 2023.
Yeah, you look at my walk,
like,
I'm
look,
getting booked, all right.
look, like,
That's super booked right there.
right.
Okay, so let's ask you this. What was your best show and what was your worst show?
Ooh, best show. I did a boathouse in Lathrop with
A boathouse?
Boathouse with
Okay.
Messy Marv. He's a producer.
wow.
Not the rapper either. Dude,
Not the
why are so
rapper
many
either.
comedians stealing rappers' names out
I
here,
love
bro?
the name follow, man, for real.
Especially somebody named Bessie Mark. You don't
Right.
really want to be like,
Hey, I thought
Mike Jones we can let slide. Mike Jones
Right.
very time.
Slide.
Messy Marv is like, come on now. you know
Yeah,
that.
Messy Marv. He was.
He a legend, but
He was starting a show in Lathrop and at the Boathouse, and if you're in that area, everyone thinks Lathrop is the pumpkin patch, and that's it. So behind the pumpkin patch is something beautiful. And long story short, we was out there, and it was just like, it couldn't have went no more better than what it went. And that show, it was just in the moment, right there, and that stands out as one of my best shows. I probably had like, a good handful where just like you're in the moment, feels so good. But excuse me, worst show was Smoking Jokes. It was like we went in there and everybody came and was like, you know what? Hey, before these comics go on, let's not laugh. Let's make a pact to not laugh. I was like, what? Like, and I'm talking about like newcomers to the vets. Nobody was laughing, and it was like, all right, it was.
that can happen sometimes when you just smoke your weed and shit. You know that delay. like the response is so delayed. You're like, no, fuck, I'm not even gonna bother with it.
Yeah,
That's true.
and it's like, you
Because
know,
they always come up to you after the show. They're like, hey, you were so hilarious. That was so.
you were the
funny.
one mugging in the front.
Exactly. Mad the whole time. But yeah, you love the show.
You said I was hilarious.
Okay, all right, for sure. Let me know next time when I'm on stage telling these jokes.
Yeah, it's
you know?
okay to laugh. Like,
Yeah.
did they tell you not to laugh?
It's like, was that when you bought the ticket and shit? Like, do not make a single cent.
Right.
And then the thugs like to come to Smoking Jokes too. I've noticed that like the gangsters like to come there and they don't want.
Oh, they don't laugh. They
They just there to smoke, drink,
They're
and,
like, ha.
let their girl laugh here and there. That's really what it be.
They just sit back like, ha.
One of my favorite comments, I don't know why this is one of my favorite comments. I was on stage at Smoking Jokes. I think it was the first show that I was hosting. And there was no DJ, so I made it a big thing about like saying how good the DJ was because there was no DJ.
Exactly.
Like, you know. And somebody in the back was like, "Man, that bitch funny." I said, "Am I that bitch?" Like, and it was like, you know, of course you wouldn't want to be called that, but in that moment, it was
Like,
like,
if it's followed by funny,
right, right,
That is a win.
right.
Yeah, just on some that funny.
That
bitch.
funny
Yeah.
bitch. And I know, just bitch was like, hold on, time. Cut the camera.
Like conversation over here real quick.
Exactly.
No, we performed our shows a bunch of times.
We
Like,
have.
one joke that I remember you talking about, or I don't know if it was a joke, but we was just talking about it, is like, because as comedians, we all have our own little side hustle and
Yeah.
shit like that. You be doing like fish breeding.
My husband's a fish breeder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a fish breeder, and
How does that work?
It's like pit bulls. It's like breeding, like how you breed dogs, but you do it for like
fish. And he's from Oakland, so you know, technically, I thought that meant like he was gonna sell drugs.
That was-
I ain't no
That's
fish
usually the
breeder.
regular
Like,
thing.
yeah.
like when he literally pulled out a fish scale.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we really weighing fish right now. This
Yeah,
is
he had brought in a tank. Like, we had already had tanks. We were moving, and he brought his tanks back out. He was like, you know, I'm about to go get my fish again. I'm like, okay, he had 1 or 2 tanks.
A little
And
simple.
it was like, all right, cool. And it was like 12 tanks later. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was
you
like,
serious?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, you serious over here? And then
That water
we
bill
go-
gotta be crazy.
He's like, these
Alright,
goldfish be
I mean, I don't want
ducky.
to talk about that water bill, but like, it's one of those things that come down to he supports me in what I want to do, so why I can't turn around and support him in what he want to do. If I got to pay a little extra for the water or pay a little extra for this, like, in the end of the day, people are happy doing what it is they want to do, and you know, their spouse is
That is
supporting
true.
them.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It be days where I feel like I'm not funny, and then he's like, "Oh, you was hilarious." I'm like, "What?" And then the same for him. There's days where he's like, "I don't know what I'm thinking," and it's like you got to point out the good, you know, like help him get through.
Need that support system.
Yeah, it's always good to have that significant other, that person you can kind of bounce your ideas and jokes off of.
Yeah.
Somebody that's not in the industry but still
Yeah.
supports you being in the industry, because sometimes it'd be hard to explain to people what the fuck it's like just
Exactly.
being a comedian.
Right. And you get so many different people. I remember before I believed in myself, people were like, "Oh, what you want to do?" I want to be a comedian. And I was like, you could tell I didn't believe in myself.
That's how most comedians are. We go in with the least amount of self-esteem possible.
Yeah, we don't start off the most excited.
No. We're like, all right, let's just see if I can't survive this other
right. It's like, but now it's like, you know, I go into places and it's cookie, and it's like, what? Like, I was just here to do my set. Like, now that I feel like I'm good enough to do my set, it's like other people have noticed the confidence or, you know, how good I am or whatnot. And it's like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of fun now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever have, like when I was doing it, I think after my third show, I had a bad show, and then I disappeared for like 6 months. Did you ever have like a hiatus? Did you ever take a hiatus from it?
Not necessarily a hiatus. What ended up happening was I had my daughter in 2013, and I started comedy because it was like, how I'm gonna tell this girl she can be whatever she want, and I'm not doing what I want. I gotta chase my dream.
Yeah.
You know, because they watching you. They care less about what you're talking about. They wanna see what you're doing. So it was kind of like, okay. And I was so nervous. You know, I got on stage, went to Tommy T's, did an open mic, got on stage. They gave us 3 minutes. I did a minute and a half.
Damn.
And I got off stage like I could die. Like I did what I wanted to do, but I didn't go back on stage for another year.
Yeah, it took that time. Yeah.
And then I got on stage again. And I was like, all right, I'm about to blow up. And it's like, you're not finna blow up on 1 10-minute.
Hey, not even that. Not like 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
I started believing that. I was like, yo, once you start having like 4 successful shows, you're like, oh, I'm ready. Take it to the top. I'm ready to go.
To the top.
Once you get that confidence back, you remember like, oh, this is how the fuck I feel. I got swag back.
Exactly.
They help you real quick and shit. But they be like, but people say like, because now you're in the ballpark with every other comedian that got their self-esteem and self-confidence. Drinking this, all like, well, shit. Now you just got to put the years in.
Right.
That's true.
And it's just funny because it's like I have 1 show a year, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make it. And I'm like, no, you're not. Like, be honest with you. And then it's like you get up. I remember saying, oh, I need 3 more shows, and I got them, and then I remember getting a show a month, and then I was hot shit. Like, you can't tell me nothing. Like,
you booked
right, or a show a month. Now I'm doing like 3 a week. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, life is good. That is true. That's true.
We're going to take it out to Marcian and Jassmine out there on the streets of Sacramento. Jassmine and Marcian, what's popping?
Hey.
Oh, okay. My name is Marcian.
Hello, Marcian.
It is. Let me get that.
I'm
Jassmine.
Nice to meet you, Jassmine.
Nice to meet you. I like the gloves, bro.
Thank you, Amazon. I'm faded. I'm ready to tee up.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Are you? Is this travel or can you get down?
Yeah, it is travel.
It's travel right now, but I can get down on occasion.
Yeah,
Well, if I was like,
Do a flip.
could you do a flip?
I could try a flip.
That's hey.
Wait a minute.
Hey, I like your black.
We're not liable.
Hey. Oh, back. Bring it back, Primo.
This man did it of his own volition and will.
I mean, I did challenge him. There he goes.
Wait a minute.
You didn't land them. You didn't land them, but
I did it.
heart.
I want to try again now.
I want to see some tricks.
What's your Sacramento late night?
Honestly,
Go to?
damn near IHOP. International House of Burgers. Like, y'all remember that?
No.
IHOP.
IHOP.
Oh yeah, they flipped their P to a B for like a month, and
Wait a minute.
they
I
started
didn't know
selling
that.
burgers.
I don't think that is real.
I don't think it was real.
It definitely
We don't think
100%
it
was
is
real.
real.
Look it up.
No, you look it up. Well, you need to get home safe, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm not even going home. I'm going to the Golden Bear right now.
It's over there,
I just pulled up. Yeah, I know. I seen the camera, so I was like,
You were
interview.
coming this way.
Yeah, because I seen the camera. And I was,
okay.
Well, really, I saw the light. and I was like, cool. Wait, let me try a trick real fast.
All right, let's hit it.
He's gonna try
You gotta
a trick
land
real
it
fast.
on your feet.
What
Knock
trick?
it on.
What trick? Show.
Danger.
Watch out, eggplant.
Hey, another camera. Hey! Give me
He
that.
absolutely did.
Really that, bro.
All right, y'all have a great one.
You
You too,
too.
Primo. That was dope.
Would you say in this time of day, do you like the way comedy is now, where as far as you can get blown up faster being on social media, or would you say you would like the older way where it was just word to mouth, traveling.
Well, do you put your material up on social media?
True.
That's the thing. Do you put your material up on social media?
Okay, my fish breeder, he's also he's also my filmographer.
Your cinematographer.
So he got the camera and everything. He filmed me, and he has so much of me on film that I'm like, wow, like I forgot about this show or whatever. And he'll play it on the TV, make me feel like a little celebrity. I'm watching it going, damn, I really am funny. Like, I find myself laughing at my own stuff or stuff I didn't realize I said, and we're trying to figure out how to take that stuff, chop it up, and put it on the internet. So to answer your question, it's like, I'm old school. Like, the people who've heard about me is because you saw me.
Yeah.
You ain't seen nothing on none social media of me doing my comedy, but I'm blown. Like, people are starting to know me from just they're talking about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm old school like that, but I know dang well if I just put my stuff on social media, it'd go even faster.
Yeah.
But I don't know where I sit with that. I'm still like
I'm the same way. Social media.
It's like you gotta do it. It's because I'm really in the same position you are. Just got a whole bunch of content. Going back all the way to like 2017, I'm just like,
right.
fuck.
Like I put one clip on and it hit 5,000 views, and I'm just like, what? Like I only got 200 friends. Like who watching this? You know what I'm saying? I ain't know the 200 I got.
That's real.
Yeah,
You'd be shocked, like, damn, people really care. And people don't even be your friends. That'd be the co-part. People that follow you don't give a fuck about you. It's people that don't follow you.
That's the strangers. That's what it is, bro. That's the thing that you gotta.
They hit you with keep grinding. Your friends be like, you cool.
I'll see you when you're with Chris Rock and Dave
Chappelle. That's when niggas really want a ticket.
Like it's kind of cool because I do have a job, so I work at Tesla and I go to work and it's like I'm sitting here trying to build a car and somebody comes around the corner and is like they'll tell me my joke and I'm like what? Like like my mind's not.
Like,
on there. It's like, remember, fuck the kids. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then they'll walk away. I'm like, oh shit, you saw my clip.
You saw something I've done,
you heard. I'm like, oh shit, like
you ain't out here fucking kids.
Right.
But Tesla, okay, so you've been working at Tesla for how long?
6 years.
6 years. Do it come with a car? I mean, we supposed to be being done with like gas cars. We're supposed to all get electric. Will they ever hook you up with a car? Or
they hook you up
with
with
a discount? How much of a discount do you?
I don't know, because it's still more than what I'm trying to do.
All right. Damn. Okay.
I know people who got Teslas that work there. I mean, Tesla, you make good money, so I mean, if you want, you can get you a Tesla. But hey, I didn't get that job to get a Tesla.
No,
I got that job to pay my money.
As long as the bills pay, fuck a Tesla. I feel it.
I got that job to breed fish.
Fund this comedy.
Right, exactly. Like sometimes you go to a show and they're like, here goes $20, and you're like, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, in hindsight, you was only there for 10 minutes.
That's what you got to think from that perspective and shit.
Like, if I'm making it, I make this much an hour, but I made $50 in 10 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go do your show. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll be there. But sometimes people go like, hey, can you drive an hour and a half away? I give you $10 in a drink. Like, no, fuck no. Like. You know,
at some point they gotta compensate when I'm coming for. You gotta show where I'm coming from.
It's like at least give me the gas, and they're like,
beer tokens getting old.
They do, especially when I don't drink.
Once you stop drinking. Once you stop drinking
at the house.
That wasn't coming. Weed tokens like that.
You giving out an 8 for me and stuff. Come on, bro. What's going on? Let's play it.
What you need to do? 10, 15?
That equates out to about $30 to $40. I guess that's right.
Stand up for that.
Babe, roll up while I do this.
That's real. That's real shit.
I like comedy. Tesla, I make enough to, go do that. But at the end of the day, like if we're really looking at it, I feel like just anybody else, check to check, only because I have this hobby that I just can't get enough of. Because, like, whatever we're going through or whatnot, if I'm not feeling good, smoking jokes, just last week, smoking jokes, I was not in the mood to go. Like, I did not want to go. I was so tired. He was hosting. I said, okay, it's not my night. I don't have to go. My photographer was dressed ready to go. I was like, you want to go smoking jokes? He was like, yeah, man. He was like, come on, as you're as your I forget the word, as your manager.
The manager.
Like, you need to make an appearance. And I'm like, no, I don't. And then I get there, and not only do I feel better just being where it is that I want to be, being on stage made me feel better. The people come up to you and go, I'm so happy you came. And it's like, oh, if you would have knew where my mind was, like, the show wasn't to come
That's
here,
real.
but all these people make you feel good, and just doing your craft or what you feel like you was called for makes you feel so much better in a better space. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, you do comedy. What's your end goal? Do you want to just be a stand-up comedian when you finally make it, or do you want to get into acting? What's your goal?
It's an open-ended goal. Like, the goal was just to get on stage and do comedy. I did that and I'm good at it. Okay, now I'm going to be a stand-up comedian. I am. Now I'm going to be good at it. I am. Now I'm going to get booked again. I am. And it's like,
it just keeps going. It doesn't stop.
There's no, like...
There is no end game for it. The only end game is just to keep doing it.
Yeah, I guess the end is if you stop. Like, because even though, like, I'm people in Sacramento know me, Stockton, Bay Area. Okay, that's cool. You walk into somewhere, that's cookie. You know what I'm saying? That's a great feeling. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm not,
How did you feel about that? Do you like? Sometimes people will like, cause like for instance, I was at the bar a couple weeks ago. Somebody had seen me at the punchline. First thing she walks up to me, she fucking kisses my head like I'm like a royalty and shit. She's like, "You're buddy." Whoa. I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You are fucking amazing." And I was like, "All right, cool, whatever."
Like,
but that shit. But like, does that shit like when people do start to notice, even though it's like a good feeling, does it like throw you off and shit? Cause like cause I don't think we get into stand-up comedy for the attention. But like once we start getting it, it's like. Is it like an awkward, adjustment, like, oh, people are fucking like noticing me, or you like, oh yeah, this is what I thought it was gonna be like.
No, it's still like the you guys that I get to know, because you get to know people behind the scenes and you get to know people that come to watch you. There's two different groups of people, because you guys know what we go through. Yeah. Well, we're back there trying to get ready, or just trying to get our mind right because we know about to go perform. Or someone's not that strong, you about to go on after them, and you like, I know I'm about to kill this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bring the crowd back up. No choice but to kill it. But when you go off, I guess it's still new to me, so it's still an enjoyment when people come up and like, Cookie, I seen you here, and I came to watch you, and it's like, you came to watch me, but wooty woops on the show, and wooty whoop, and it's like, no, we saw your name, and we're here for you, and it's like, it's gotten to that point, and it's like, hey, I'm still taking it in, I'm still like, wow, we went to, I'm bringing up Smoking Jones, that was the last show I was on, so, like, just being there, he called my name up, and I go up, and everyone's like, Cookie! And I'm like, what? Like, wow, like...
That name recognition,
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do this for attention, but now that I'm getting it, it's like, this feels fucking good.
Right, it do feel good. It do feel good to be noticed for something that
something that you like to do.
You love
something you love to do. People love that you're doing it.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
See, I'm like half and half with it, though, because, like... being out and people seeing you is cool, but then there's always that person that's like, I had a person that was like following me. He was like looking at me like he knew me, and it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to fight. I don't know you. I don't know why you staring at me.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You don't know why.
So I was like, I squared up with me like, oh, bro, I seen you at the show. Well, say that. Come up and speak to me. You take too long. We in the streets. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna do whatever I can.
I went to Pedge's open mic and shit. Then after I was leaving, going back to my car, I just seen a car full of niggas. They just fucking rolled down their windows, just started fucking pointing at me. They like, we seen you, bro. You hilarious. I was like, all right, cool. Just keep that.
That's like before comedy,
It will change the game. Hold on.
Nah, I don't have that issue. My husband's with me, so it's like I'm one of those la 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 la.
Just
like,
chilling,
he got to deal with it, not me.
Keep your head on the swivel, man. That's all you got to do. That's your job. That's real. No, that's real. Yeah. Okay, so we like to ask this question to anybody as far as whatever they're in as far as their artistry. So you're a comedian. Who is your Mount Rushmore? Who would, if you had a show with anybody, dead or alive, your three people that you would want? Your opener, your host, your opener, your feature, and then you're the headliner. Who would you want?
Like,
it can be the best of the best
comedians or comedians I know, whatever.
It can be who you know, whoever you respect.
You're a perfect comedy writer. You're a perfect comedy writer.
Oh my gosh. Well, Cookie Williams.
The headliner, that's right. All right.
Patrice O'Neal.
Okay.
He's my
I ain't gonna
favorite.
lie. R.I.P. to a legend.
Gosh,
Definitely.
right. I'd have, a good host, Nuff Said. He's a very good host.
No, yes, so yeah, no,
He's
so,
very
so,
good.
yeah.
He
Shout out
come
to
talk
Nuff
about
Said.
you and keep the party going. You be like,
will.
oh.
He will. And he's a diehard Raider fan. He'll take that L and still be talking his mess. I respect you. That's my boy.
Nuff Said, who else? I like Dominique. Do you guys know her?
No, yeah.
Dominique.
That's
your
a good
arm
one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Dominique and
She has one of the best jokes.
We'll go with those right now.
Okay.
All right.
So, you said Nuff Said be your host. Who be your opener?
Nuff Said would be my host. Who would be my opener?
Patrice O'Neal or Dominique?
Oh, Dominique.
Dominique the opener, and then your feature would be Patrice O'Neal, then you the headliner.
Yep.
I like
Man.
that. I like that.
There you go.
Now, would you put them on your Mount Rushmore? Who's your Mount Rushmore? Because it's 4 people, so you gotta have one more.
My Mount Rush.
If it wasn't
that is
you.
4.
Without you.
Oh, without me. You know what? I'll put Rico the Great up there.
Rico the Great.
Rico
Okay.
the Great.
Shout out to Rico.
No matter what he got going on, and he show up and show out. He could be standing there, sitting down, on to the side, whatever. Rico got he got power.
You do.
He got power, so he's awesome in what he does. I like Rico. I put Rico up there.
Rico's dope. I like Rico.
Which you should, because a lot of people, I don't think they sleep on it, but I think maybe we sleep on it because we're here.
Mm-hmm.
But like just how strong the comedy community is, like here in like Sacramento and like the Bay Area and shit, like we got some fucking hitters. So for like you to, like I put Nuff Said and Rico up there with like Patrice O'Neal and like that, like that's a valid argument.
Yeah.
Right.
We could stand there, man. That's
So
the
you
thing.
gonna
The next
laugh.
thing. That's true. That's the next thing for us.
If you're talking about just like stage presence and just hit him up, I was like, yeah, that's a valid argument.
Yeah, everybody. I see that no matter who it is, everybody has their own unique way. We can all 3 of us have made people laugh, but Buddy is Buddy, Cookie is Cookie.
That's
Yeah,
real.
you.
That's
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
That's
So,
real.
D-Rock, D-Rock.
Yep.
So,
I mean, that's what I say, man. Us comedians out of the Northern California area, it's our chance to really get our recognition again. I mean, before us or before like the ones that's big right now, who was it? Lunel? Who else was out back then from the Bay Area or even from
Like
Sacramento?
Lunel, Paul Mooney,
Paul Mooney,
Cat Williams,
Cat Williams,
Dave Chappelle was out here for a little bit.
what Mark Cooper?
Mark Curry.
Mark Curry.
Thank you.
You know
I was
what I'm
like,
saying?
Mr.
Those are
Cooper.
legends. Now we got this whole new batch of like the killers out here. Even like Mario Hodge is like the top guy.
Mario Hodge, Insane Wayne,
Insane
Jay
Wayne,
Rich,
Shay Sugar,
Rico
Jerry
the Great,
Law.
Rico the Great,
You got Jerry Law.
Jerry Law, you
Lewis
got
Bell.
Regina
you got,
Gibbons.
White. You, well, not
Regina
White
Gibbons.
He go by White Out.
White Out.
Out.
I mean,
Regina
there's
Gibbons.
so many.
Regina Gibbons is a fucking hitter
Regina
too, bro.
Gibbons is definitely one of the hardest hitters out here.
Tristan Johnson.
Tristan
Johnson.
Johnson.
He's
Beast.
right.
Dude, the only dude I know that's funny and got
Right.
wide hips like that. That's
Right.
different. That's a different type of feel.
I love me some Tristan.
Tristan. That was
Tristan could go before me. You know how usually it's like, nah, I don't want to go out to nobody good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And Tristan, Insane Wayne, and Rico got me like, oh, I could go whenever. Like,
No,
you know,
they will
and
put some
I'm
hair
good
on
to
you.
do.
They'll put some hair on your
They'll go
comedy
first,
show.
and I'll go and keep the party going, and then, you know, one of them
Long as
come
you
close
keep
it
it
out,
up,
and I'm
yeah.
like, oh yeah, like you mentally have to tell yourself I'm at another level. Like
That's real. That's
you
real.
ain't gotta be cocky with it, but you're a little bit cocky. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
at, you
That's
know, like I'm still cocky off of the fact that Rico had a show, right? He invited it was Insane Wayne, Shay Sugar,
Shake Sugar.
Sean Grady,
Yeah,
Me.
Sean Grady.
and Rico was the host. I said, Rico, you want me on the show with these people? Like, and he's like, yeah. I'm like,
There you go.
you know, like
You hitting like that.
yeah,
You killing.
yeah,
That's good,
yeah.
though. That's real good.
So it feels good. I mean, my head can't get no bigger.
Once you see her name on that marquee, it's gonna.
Right.
Telling you.
I'm like, time out. Hold on, let's get a little
Heavier on you. There you go. That's right. That's real. Sure. So you say you got 2 kids now. Is your kids interested in being comedians, or have they ever thought about that? Is that something they put out there to you?
My daughter.
Oh, okay.
My daughter says she wants to be a comedian, and she tells me all the time she's funnier than me.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like this is what I wanted. Like, I wanted you like, not necessarily you had to be a comedian, but if you think you can do it, go do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if me doing it lets you know you can do it, like, hey, more, I hope you bigger than me.
That's real.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Real.
And,
Y'all could be like, what's that guy named? Gerald Kelly and his son, Isaiah Kelly. They were like the duo. They were
really?
taking over. Yeah.
And that's funny because I was thinking about how to like do my set and then write her, like, you know, because I have my view about my kids when I talk, and then I wrote her
view on how
I
Yeah.
and it's like, so we both talking about the same thing, but I'm talking about the fish from my view, she talking about the fish from her view, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all get that duo show. That would be hard.
Yeah, mother-daughter shows and shit like that. Yeah.
It's funny because it's like, Mom, I'm nervous. I'm like, girl, you ain't never been nervous. Like, you know, I take her to the shows. She gets in trouble at school for.
Oh, she a perfect for a comedian.
Yeah, she gets in trouble at school for all the talking and making people laugh. And her teacher ended up at one of my shows. And she's like, oh, this makes all the sense in the world.
Oh, it's totally.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of these teachers need to realize though. Like, if a kid's real talkative in class and he's funny, hey, let that kid know you got a future. Keep doing what you're doing. You got a future.
Like, she never got in trouble for, like, you know, talking. I try to make sure her teachers know, like, hey, like, this is what she gonna do. Like, please don't reprimand her for being her. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can tell her to calm down. You can tell her you can redirect her. But please don't shut her down for just being who she is. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Yeah.
Shoot, my mom was not like that. My mom used to go in on, back to school night after you go to school for like a week. And she'd go in, teachers try to introduce themselves. She's like, I don't need none of that. Write your email down. We're going to be talking to each other all day, every day. And I was like, teachers would use that shit. You talking? I'm finna email your mom. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm good. I'm real good now. I'm sitting here proper. Yeah, I ain't trying to want no trouble.
You don't need to email her.
Hell no. Hell, you realize that leads to a whooping.
Right.
Come on now.
Right. Anytime they get caught, it leads to a whooping.
All that just for having some personality, guys.
Exactly. That's all it be.
Get a missed call. Did you want to talk about something?
No.
I don't even know why she called.
I'm good. I don't know why
We missed it for a reason.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
It's like house party. You just take that phone, put it off the hook.
Right.
Like, dang, we'll never get this call. Forget that.
Back in the day, you used to be able to erase an answer machine.
Yeah.
You can't do that no more. Mama, let me see your phone.
Now they all send text messages.
Let me see that phone real quick. Let me fix that for you.
They hit you up on Facebook like, hey, just to let you know.
Oh shit, that's real.
Sure, but yeah, we do gotta wrap it up. Before we do, what shows you got coming up?
What is today?
Today is Monday,
14th.
On Wednesday, he's out of Stockton and
209.
Gabe, and then next Wednesday I'll be at JB's doing an open mic with Sean Grady and Rico the Great.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to that open mic, but with my job, like, there's no way I'm going to something that start at 9:30 and I gotta get up at 2:30. You know what I'm saying?
That's not good.
I'm gonna be sleeping in them cars. You know what I'm saying? A couple of them might not get breaks.
So we can see how this goes.
The Friday show Friday after Thanksgiving, I'll be hosting Smoking Jokes. Yep.
It's gonna be lit right there.
Yeah, me and D-Rock done covered for each other so much the days and got switched around.
Yeah, but that's a little different now.
Yeah. So,
cause y'all both the hosts. Y'all are both the hosts.
Co-host.
Yeah. And I mean, dude, every time that show goes down, it's definitely a hit. Like it's grown from what it's been. It's kind of what I call it is kind of like our Def Comedy Jam. It's our chance to kind of be yourself. You ain't got to worry about being all proper. You ain't got to worry about talking a certain way. Get high, get on stage, and do your thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do. So I like that.
Me too.
Yeah. That's what's up.
It's better than a lot of drunk people.
No, smoke. Yeah, I'd rather be telling jokes around a bunch of high people than some drunk people.
Right.
Exactly.
You might get delayed laughs. But at least ain't
but at least you're not gonna have somebody just delaying your set.
Right.
Every time you say something, you gotta say something. I hate that shit.
Me too. Yeah, I'm trying to deal with that now that we speak. We was in Oakland off of East 18th, Lil Tone and Sharice. They have a show in Oakland. We was at a bar and this one lady, it was right before Halloween, she just kept talking. It was like, everybody's not talking to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it for me, it was like, okay, just get through this. And then, like, I look over and my husband was like, just keep going with your joke. Like, stop talking to her. And it was like, okay. So I went on with my joke. And it was like, okay, she mellowed down. But it was like, damn, what do you do when those people don't stop? You know, I haven't had that yet.
Yeah.
So when she was doing that, it was throwing me off. Like,
Yeah, I got a bad temper, so I be trying my best to keep it as cool as possible with people, especially when it's a female. I hate when it's a female and it's a dude with her and the dude act like he don't know how to stop her from talking.
Right.
So, shut that mouth up, man.
Please.
Do what you gotta do. But like, that'd be one thing.
He always give me that look like.
Yeah. I had to literally tell my chico, I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna beat you up for what she doing. He was like, hey, shut up.
She's like, bro, you can figure out, if you can figure out how to get her to be quiet, please tell me.
I'm telling you. You gotta make him uncomfortable. That's why I was like, I'll beat you up. He was like, oh, for real? Stop talking. Quiet. Yeah, all of a sudden now it works. Okay, for sure. I'll just use that next time. I'm just gonna beat you up. That's good.
Yeah.